Okay, this is amalgam number 1 for skills. We need the mirror and the explorer. This is to verify that we're working on the right tooth. Today we're going to do an occlusal amalgam on tooth number 30. We need topical anesthetic. Then we need the anesthetic. Always make sure that you're passing it over their chest. Put it over the dentist's thumb, and then very gently remove the lid. We use the yellow needle since that was the lower injection. Yellow, lower, longer. We're going to let the patient sit. They're going to go ahead and get numb. Then we're going to use the high-speed handpiece with the straight fissure burr and the cross-cut burr. The whole time the assistant is actually suctioning with the HVE. And then we're going to use the slow-speed handpiece with the round burr. That is going to remove the decay. Again, the assistant is using the HVE. We're going to make sure all the decay is gone by using the spoon excavator. Then we're going to make the undercuts. So we need the hatchet. If we were working on a maxillary tooth, then it would be the chisel. Now we need an insulator. That's to prevent sensitivity. We're going to use varnish. You could use a liner or a base. Just depends on how deep the filling is. Then we're going to mix the amalgam in the amalgamator, put it in the amalgam well, and then put it in the amalgam carrier. When you're passing the amalgam carrier, you have to make sure you're giving me the smaller end facing towards whatever tooth I'm working on, so in this case facing down. Once you hand over the carrier, you're going to automatically go get the plugger. Again, lower end, or smaller end, excuse me, facing down. Once we have enough amalgam, we're going to start carving. First carving instrument is the discoid cleoid. When we're using this, the assistant will need to use the HVE because the pieces of amalgam will be flaking off. Now we need to put anatomy back into the tooth, so we're going to use the anatomical burnisher. After the anatomical burnisher, we're going to use the ball burnisher. This is to smooth off the cusps. Again, the smaller end first. Now we need to check the bite. We're going to use the articulating paper holder. And you want to make sure that you're passing it the right way. You don't want the patient to bite down on the metal. So in this case, we pass it this way. If the filling is high, we're going to need the discoid cleoid. And if we've tested it once and had to adjust it, we're definitely going to test it again. So you just get ready to pass that articulating paper back. If I'm good, then I'm going to want a wet cotton roll. And then the assistant will give a final rinse to the patient. And that's it for Amalgam 1 for skills.